Welcome to Mortal Kombat.
Hey guys, what is up? It's Keynotes and welcome back to your brand new video. So this time, the first character we're going to be reviewing from the 2.17 update will be Klassic Scorpion. Now, initially I thought you guys would love to see this character first, since he's pretty much the reason why this update was called the Anniversary Update, and Klassic Scorpion being included is a sign of that. So to begin with, initially when I do reviews, I pretty much try to make them short as possible, at the same time just letting you guys know what this character is about and what it could do. And that's what I'm going to be going through the path for this video. So without further ado, let's get right into the review. So the character we're going to be reviewing today, as I said before, is Klassic Scorpion. His starting health is 1200, his strength is a bit higher than that, it's 1400. Compared to many other characters released in the game, it's a bit on the high side. Alright, so since this is a Scorpion character, it's going to be having the similar kind of like atmosphere of the previous Scorpions which were released in the game. So first, let's talk about the primary and secondary attacks of this character. Now, when I first initially started using this character, he seemed like a pretty decent and okay character. He was a bit slow, but at the same time, when I first used his primary attacks, it was pretty decent, and until I got to know it a bit better. Now, what I mean by that is that there's something about his primary attacks. Now, when you first use it, you guys will see how it's basically animated, but there's something more to that. There's actually a catch. Now, I could only do combos of 4. You probably could go up to 5. I'm not really sure. I've only reached 4, but basically you guys can keep repeating your primary attacks up to 4 times, and it ends up being a kick when it ends, basically. So you land 2 hits for each combo, finishing it off with a kick in the end. Now, speaking of primary attacks, let's move on to the secondary attacks. Now, when I first saw the secondary attacks, there's a pretty good animation. I would prefer you guys to use the primary attacks when this character does come out, because it's much more, it has more of an advantage than the secondary attacks. Then many of you guys might be questioning, K9, why would I use, if that's the case, then why would I use the the secondary attacks if I could just keep using the primary attacks and keep getting the combos? Now, here's what the purpose of the secondary attacks are. It's basically, let's say for example you're on the verge of death, alright? And the Scorpion's primary attacks are really slow. Now, this is where the secondary attacks come in handy. Now, secondary attacks can be used to quickly animate and quickly respond to attacks that the opponents might make against you. So secondary attacks in that situation would help you guys better, because if you're about to die, at least you're distracting character with your secondary moves faster compared then to you using your primary moves. But despite that, that's what pretty much was unique about the character's primary moves. And pretty much moving on now to the ability. Basically, the ability of this character is called Fire of Hell, and it states that Scorpion summons a fire of hell around him for 10 seconds after tagging. It reflects half of the special damage back onto the opponent and inflicts fire damage for 6 seconds. Scorpion is immune to fire. Now, this kind of reminds me of Diablo's gear. It's pretty much exactly the same thing. Now, if you pair him up with the Diablo's gear, of course that would have more of an effect, but despite that, that's pretty much his ability. So now let's move on to the special. So this first move is called Flip Kick, pretty the same exact one as the previous Scorpions, and it states that Scorpion finishes a vicious melee combo with a flaming flip kick. I don't really know how I could expand on this. It's pretty much exactly the same as the previous ones. He does a punch and then he flips in the end. Pretty decent. Alright, but what we're focusing now on is going to be the second move. It's called Get Over Here. Now, this is what is unique about every character, which is their second move. And pretty much it states that Scorpion uses his deadly weapons to pull his enemy closer and smash them with a devastating uppercut. Now, this was pretty decent and really epic at the same time, because it is kind of, the character itself is called a Klassic Scorpion, so we don't really expect much more than what it actually used to be in the original time that character really came out. So pretty much, there's not much of a shocking thing that we could pretty much see from this character. It's all classic. Alright, so moving on, we have is last but not least the third move, or the super move, called the Netherlimb. So Scorpion transports his victim to the netherworld, for a brutal beating, and of course it's going to be unblockable. So pretty much it looks cool, and that's pretty much it of the character, guys. There's nothing more I could tell you guys. I wanted this video to be pretty decent and straight to the point, and that's basically it. In my opinion, he's a slow character, but his primary combo moves make up for it. As for a character in general, compared to other good characters, he kind of is a decent good character, alright? I'm not gonna lie. You guys can do pretty much really great things with him if you guys put gears on him. But despite that, guys, that's pretty much for this video and the character. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Be sure to give this video a like. It is your boy K9 Unit, and I'm out. Love you guys. Peace.